5 Sweeter Than Honey Poems for Percy Bysshe Shelley. We come to Mary's husband. And Shelley, of course, is, one of these live fast, die young guys. And this book really respects that energy while at the same time asking what it costs. The book treats Shelley as both a public voice of reform, free thought, anti hierarchy, etc., and a private one we see as love, friendships, illnesses. And we see that Shelley's ideals show up in his daily choices as much as his published manifestos. The author's note frames that intent directly. We see that after Shelley's death, it was really Mary Shelley's editorial labor that kept the work alive. The book is a sequence of mostly short lyrics grouped by phases of Shelley's life. So early pieces track his school, his class pressure at Eton. Midsection turns to Ireland and pamphleteering. Then we have the love poems, are centered on Mary. And then public poems that deal with specific events like Peterloo. Later sections return to sea work, illness, elegy. And we close on a very nice Ars Poetica and a tribute, a eulogy to poetry. And I would just say something about the general nature of the pieces in all these volumes, that they do have a tight focus. Most of the poems focus on, one event, one moment, and often this moment will involve a choice. And one of those choices in Shelley's life was the choice to run away with Mary Wollstonecraft, later Mary Shelley. Percy was already married at the time to his first wife, Harriet, who later ends up killing herself after Percy ran away with Mary, which does highlight the fact that though we romanticize these romantic figures both by definition and in practice, they were deeply flawed people. Some of them were just terrible people. Wordsworth, he abandoned a child in France. Lord Byron may have had sex with adolescent boys. If he lived today, he would be a sex offender. He'd be one of those people that you don't want living in your neighborhood. But he didn't live today. He lived 200 years ago. And so, he's heroized instead. Now, Liegi never comes out and says that these are terrible people. While she raises questions about behavior and social dynamics, her scholarship is objective.